The legendary investor Warren Buffett has served and continues to serve as an inspiration to millions of other people throughout the world. His extensive background in the stock market dates all the way back to when he was only 11 years old and had acquired his first stock. His spectacular story has been utilized in hundreds of talks all around the world. And every investor, whether they are just starting out or are seasoned pros, has been requested to model themselves after him. Nevertheless, who exactly is Warren Buffett? It is a privilege for us at Life Hack Kahunas to have you join us on this exciting adventure. You may expect to learn new tips and tricks about achieving success in life from each video that we upload. Success in life is achievable and available to everybody. You just need to know how to get it. We have compiled some of the most profound ideas, thoughts, and events from around the world here. These cover a wide variety of subjects, including wealth, technology, health, and many more. We put in our best effort to ensure that the videos are entertaining, educational, and enjoyable for our viewers. Join our family now by subscribing to our channel. Click the bell icon so that you never miss a video, and you are always the first to see our new videos. Don't forget to give it a like and share too. Today, we are going to investigate the life of the man who is well known as the Oracle of Omaha. We are going to focus on the choices and investments that he took in order to become one of the wealthiest and most well-respected business people in the entire world. The son of Howard and Layla Buffett was named Warren Buffett and was born in Omaha, Nebraska in 1930. Early on, Warren showed an interest in financial and commercial topics and was described as a mathematical genius who could add vast columns of numbers in his head, a talent that would be useful in the future. It is said that he once threatened to jump from Omaha's tallest skyscraper if he didn't make $1 million by the time he was 30. As a result, Warren made his first investment at the age of 11. A share of City's Service Preferred cost him $38, and he bought 3 of them. He sold his shares at $40 per share, but he later regretted the move when the stock hit $200 per share. Investing patience was an early lesson for him, he later said. When Warren was only 13 years old, he started working as a paperboy. It was a daily ritual for him to get up and deliver copies of the Washington Post at 4:30 in the morning. On the side, he was successful in selling magazine subscriptions and calendars to customers who received his newspaper. By 15, Warren had made $2,000 distributing papers. In terms of today's currency, this equals approximately $26,000. He put $1,200 of it into a farm in Nebraska that was 40 acres, and had a profit-sharing agreement with a local farmer there. Buffett, then 17 years old and a sophomore in high school, collaborated with a friend to buy a used pinball machine for $25 and install it in a neighborhood barbershop. They did this while Buffett was still in high school. Within a few short months, they had acquired many machines and placed them in a variety of barber shops throughout Omaha. Each machine brought in approximately $25 per week in revenue. Later in the year, the proprietor sold it to a veteran of the armed forces for the sum of $1,200. Warren received his Bachelor of Science degree from the University of Nebraska, and he applied to Harvard Business School afterwards. In the end, Warren was turned down, but he didn't let that stop him from attending Columbia Business School, where Benjamin Graham was a professor. In 1951, he earned a Master of Science degree in economics from the University of Chicago. As a stockbroker, Warren returned to Omaha in 1952, where he studied public speaking with Dale Carnegie. To use what he had learned, he taught night classes at the University of Nebraska, before moving to New York City in 1954 to work for Benjamin Graham, his mentor. According to Warren's resume, he has worked in a variety of positions to help him reach his ultimate objective of attending business school. For the sake of making money and putting it to good use, he fearlessly pursued a wide range of entrepreneurial endeavors. The Benjamin Graham Partnership, the firm of his mentor and university lecturer Benjamin Graham, hired Warren in 1954. He was paid $12,000 a year, or $109,000 in today's dollars, as a new employee. The partnership was ended by Benjamin Graham's retirement in 1956. Warren's personal funds at this point were $174,000, or almost $1.5 million in today's dollars. Warren had been on the move for a long time before deciding to buy a $31,500 house in Omaha, his hometown. Unlike most millionaires, Warren's frugal attitude made it hard for him to embrace the price tag of $1 million home. For the most part, Warren worked as a stockbroker and an investment analyst. His close friends and family joined him in founding the Buffett Partnership in 1956. The cooperation was subject to specific conditions. Although he only invested $100 of his personal money in the partnership at the beginning, the management fees he received allowed him to reinvest and increase his interest in the company's success, which eventually led to 11 other doctors investing $10,000 apiece in the firm. Warren Buffett had created 7 partnerships and owned 9.5% ownership in more than $1 million in partnership assets by 1960. Over the course of the next decade, Warren Buffett became a multimillionaire thanks to his investments in partnerships that totaled more than $7 million. He soon consolidated these joint ventures into a single business. In 1962, Warren Buffett purchased Berkshire Hathaway, which he dubbed his worst acquisition ever. Warren Buffett spotted a chance to profit from the demise of the New England Textile Company, which had been in operation since the 1830s. When the company was enticed, he considered that a weak management style was to blame. After a disagreement with the company's management, he decided that a leadership change was necessary and began buying shares aggressively. Despite this, the company continued to lose money. The old textile powerhouse was having a tough time of it these days. It became clear that the golden days of the old New England Textile Company were over in 1966, and Warren initiated the fundamental transformation in the company's business dynamics that would push it into the titan that it is today. Warren Buffett steadily changed Berkshire's focus away from its core textile activities and instead used it as a holding firm to invest in other companies. He purchased 2 insurance companies in 1967, the first of many acquisitions he would make. This was a watershed moment in Berkshire Hathaway's illustrious history of financial success. Using the insurance company's cash flow, Warren financed more purchases. Today, Berkshire Hathaway manages a portfolio of more than 1,000 firms, with assets totaling more than $700 billion. In 1990, Berkshire started selling Class A shares, which made Warren Buffett a billionaire. Warren's charitable contributions are what made him famous recently. When Warren Buffett donated 185 million Berkshire Hathaway shares to the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, it was worth $28.3 billion in today's money. Warren has a current market value of nearly $84 billion. And though he appears to be a grandfather rather than a corporate tycoon, his brain is unmatched and he is regarded as a genius. It's hard not to adore his down-to-earth demeanor and his ability to capture audiences with his wit and charisma. Despite the fact that it's simple to imagine him as a mythological character, Buffett is a man who has devoted his life to doing what he enjoys since he was a child. That's all for today, guys. So which part of Warren Buffett's life is your favorite? Let us know in the comments, and if you liked this video, please click the like button.